when media is trying to act like he's upset at me for doing well, I think that's total bunk.
Ron DeSantimonious at 10%.
Ron DeSanctimonious. During a midterm rally in Pennsylvania, former President Donald Trump attacked Ron DeSantis directly for what I think is the first time in this utilization of a terrible nickname. So I'm going to get to my impressions on that, but I'm also going to get to the reaction from conservatives to this moment, which may surprise you. So, of course, for months, Trump has been attacking DeSantis through his aides, has not been willing yet to do it, directly. But here he was last night in Pennsylvania at this rally, and this is the full context of that clip.
Let's see. There it is. Trump at 71. Ron DeSanctimonious at 10%. Mike Pence at 7. Oh, Mike's doing better than I thought.
That was it. It was just name calling him in passing. And there wasn't even really a reaction from the crowd because honestly, I don't think people there even know what the word means. For Trump to use the biggest word he knows as an attack line on DeSantis, not very effective for the audience you were speaking to. So for any Trump supporters out there that are still confused, here is the definition of sanctimonious: making a show of being morally superior to other people, which not only describes Trump as well, but basically every politician. So for him to try and use this as the nickname to attack Ron DeSantis is so stupid. He could have done a much better job. I mean, is this the best you got? This is terrible. So I'm going to get to the reaction from conservatives in a second here. This I found very interesting from Daily Beast. So the Daily Beast previously reported that Trump intends to hit DeSantis and isn't backing down anytime soon. So that was the reporting before this attack. Quote, Trump's going to end up doing to DeSantis and his wife what he did to Cruz and his wife, a Trump advisor told the Daily Beast. So Trump, of course, this is all about him. It's always been about him. Apparently just now, there are Republican supporters that are now realizing this. But I don't know. I mean, I would have thought, yes, DeSantis, especially after seeing him in that debate with Charlie Crist, where he got absolutely destroyed by Crist, which is surprising because then Crist isn't that good of a politician. After seeing that, I thought for sure, yeah, Trump could, eat DeSantis alive. But now after seeing what Trump's got, I am not so sure anymore, though, I'm sure there'll be more attacks and they have to improve because this was terrible. But conservatives turned on Trump for attacking Ron DeSantis. So I'm going to get to some of those reactions in a bit here. You see all these tabs up here. First, I just want to show you this clip. This is from back in February. So this is DeSantis insisting that Trump is his friend and wants to see him do well.
Donald Trump's a friend of mine. He is proud when people do well. And it's not just me, but obviously he's a Florida resident and he appreciates the job that we've done. He's told me that many times, not only with helping with the election, but just how we've governed the state. And I think he looks around the country. He wants to see Republicans doing well. And I think when media is trying to act like he's upset at me for doing well, I think that's total bunk. I think they're just making it up.
Well, that didn't age well. And look, it's true that, yes, I do think Trump wants to see Republicans do well, as long as those Republicans support him and do not question anything Trump says, then yes, he wants to see them do well. But if they challenge his power in any way, as DeSantis is planning to do, apparently, with a run for president, then, the gloves come off. So let me get to some reactions here from only conservatives. So I just want to show you their reaction because this is, I guess what matters here in this fight. Matt Walsh here from the Daily Wire tweeting out, DeSantis is an extremely effective conservative governor who has had real policy wins and real cultural wins. Trump isn't going to be able to take this one down with a dumb nickname. He better have more than that up his sleeve. He also goes on to write, also, nice job launching your public attack against the most popular conservative governor in America 3 days before the midterms, when we're all supposed to be showing a united front. So all the reactions I'm going to show you here are from prominent conservative voices, not just, randos online, but these are people that affect others that listen to them. And that is why what they're saying here may have some sway over some MAGA Republicans. But Rob Dreyer here, who I forget his exact title, he's the senior editor of the American Conservative. He tweets out, "What an idiot! DeSantis is a far more effective leader of the right than Trump was. If that is, you expect a leader to get a lot done, rather than just talking about it and owning the libs." Ben Dominic here, of course, married to Meghan McCain, a prominent conservative, says needs work, and he's a big Trump defender. So even he recognizes at least that this is a terrible attack and maybe could do a lot better. Scott Moorfield here says, other than being an extremely effective governor and taking one leftist scalp after another, what has Ron DeSantis done to earn Trump's scorn here right before an election? It's inexcusable and just shows this has always been about him. I really hope you're not just learning this. It's always been about Trump for his entire life. Not just now, not just in recent memory, but for the entire existence of Donald Trump, it's always been about him. Ian Miles Chong here, also prominent conservative, says bad-mouthing the most effective governor who's pushed nothing but conservative wins is a bad look for Trump. No idea who he's taking advice from, but it's bad advice. Ben Q here says this tells you everything about why Donald Trump should not be the nominee in 2024. In, let me get his title, editor-at-large at EI American. Last one here. This is from Ryan Saavedra. It says, quote from major GOP donor, "You've got Lindsey Graham campaigning with America First Trump-endorsed candidates and hard-right donors supporting Dr. Oz. The only assholes attacking Republicans are Liz Cheney and Donald Trump." So the donors also, at least one prominent one apparently, turning on him. I don't know. This is fun, though. It's fun to see these two fight. Let them fight, I say. I have to assume if, Trump really goes at it, that he's going to come out on top here. He is, the holy one. He is the dear leader. DeSantis is, playing second fiddle. But if the attacks are this week, then I don't know. I guess it does open up a lane for DeSantis.